Ooh. Shoot, I don't even know.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense will get the football first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Oh.
It was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was singing it quick.
That is no good.
Touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that.
There he goes. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. The Rebels
No good.
the tempo.
Man, this defense is reeling already. First play of the game, and you give up an explosive play in the passing game just like that. They better collect
It's
themselves
bunch.
and buckle up and get ready to
We
go.
don't like bench.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Lost the fire on 2nd down.
Oh, what a find.
Downfield. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10.
Going bench again. I just did this. This is weird.
They'll keep it on the ground. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. The noise level is relentless here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound.
So that's on voluntary, like golf course?
Quickly complete.
That's pretty sweet.
The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. This crowd knows this defense needs
Still.
them right now. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. The run up the middle, looking for the
Oh, yeah.
into the end zone he goes.
I completely understand.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy.
Robert, Ole Miss just went down and scored on their first possession against me. Maybe one of those games.
And he'll bring it back.
Well, I just think they have more respect.
He stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16. So Florida State's offense will take the field for the first time. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line. A group of players, David,
I believe
take pride in
so.
what they do.
Man, I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality. And they
Bros, did you know him at all?
big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches.
The,
This is one of the best offensive lines
the Halsey
in
kid.
college football.
Did you know him?
That is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
And the Seminoles with a 2nd and
I remember I saw Ron's post and I wondered maybe if you'd like helped him out or like coached or something.
This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys,
Yeah.
holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Sheesh.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This is an opportunity to show your offense you believe in them. Their opening drive of the game, still in their own territory, going for it on 4th down. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. The Seminoles have their offense in high gear. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Taken out of bounds yards after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Off play action. They get to him as he throws. Got a man in the middle. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Seminoles had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Just keeps slinging it. Into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida State.
It's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football.
Sounds right. Directional.
Nice touchdown, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect.
I think so.
This is something these two guys have been repping in practice.
It's hard enough for me to try to get the icon over the ball.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. The Rebels in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
It is pretty fun.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And that's going to
nice. Break that up.
Incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And the Rebels come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Gives it on the option. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs, now out close to midfield. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
To the tight end. Really
We can cook up tight end.
now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Here's the handoff. Powers through the defender.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your run.
Sends it back in motion. Back to pass on second down. Guard in the backfield. It's Marion.
To convert a 4th and 17 and get it called back, like,
At the line of scrimmage.
just have no words for that.
Looking to throw on third. Snagged in the middle. It's Marion. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Right down the boulevard. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He's got great speed. Got him on the road.
Faster than you.
There he goes.
Oh gosh, we got in. Okay. No yelling on the bus.
Because you don't see him very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Jake, I did look, and if you do want Texas Tech, they are a 3-star. Dick.
First play of the period will be a second down. Using his legs, it's Marion. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
Yeah, just do normal swing.
Oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Finally, that's what tackle. It can be done.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try
What's the matchup?
something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the door. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on third down.
Defense needed that stop badly. They gave up a touchdown. They gave up a field goal. Here they are on the third possession. They've got to find a way to get off the field. So really nice job on a critical third down, forcing an incompletion.
Oh, who are you? I had plans.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are.
I can't believe they made that tackle.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is.
Unreal.
Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Oh, shoot.
Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him.
Oh. No.
He is sacked.
That's my mistake.
Behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's a hit. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And the Seminoles send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. The Ole Miss offense.
Yeah, how'd they put it? Like, something about how did Luis probably feel about walking out with 2 average players or lesser players or something?
Do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
And the Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Pressure coming. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go to work in the air on second down. It's complete to the left. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. He picks up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing work.
He's going for it all. Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain.
this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot.
I mean,
Shaq.
shacked.
Really, really nice groove right now.
I don't know that there's a
Oh my gosh, I didn't know it was like that.
You know, all the space in the game, the speed of the game, the big bodies out wide, but to be able to break on those short passes.
Back's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, no! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Under fire.
Safety, come on. Yes!
What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision.
Safety!
Far backwards and take the safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it
Oh.
away.
Give me some slugfest.
Finding an escape route. They'll put
Oh, that was a great time.
from their own 30-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Find space.
Why did he stop?
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man. At the 35,
Oh.
he's loose.
Damn!
Huge
Took a shot on that.
as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Love each other, please, thanks.
First down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
Slants are very tough to cover, but they become way tougher when you got a big body wide receiver like that. It's almost like basketball where he's boxing you out. He gets inside real quick, uses that big body to shield you off, and even if you're playing man-to-man, you just got to get him on the ground and try to disrupt him some way.
Makes the catch. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen.
Mistakes made.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two
Bread and
more
butter.
plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Back to throw, time running short in the half.
It's just always there.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. They want to finish the
You got a
season
safety?
strong, and man, are they doing that
I got a
in this
safety.
Week 11 performance.
Big-time players make big plays.
We should
And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Wow.
Up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise, we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee.
And the
We've calmed down in Tallahassee. It's 30-10 now.
No reason to
I'm gonna
risk
turn on my
trying to
chew
field
clock.
that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but
Dang.
they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead. You're
Breaks into the
Oh yeah, I love this running back. I love this running. I love this guy. I love him.
Touchdown, Florida State. And the pummeling has started. He makes his way into the end zone for the 50th time in his career.
Man, what a mark to hit. A guy that's so good with the football in his hands. A guy that every single week you know this guy's going to
Wow.
touch the football. And when he gets near the end zone, Palmer, you still know he's going to get it, and he still punches it in.
He's the unstoppable force. It doesn't matter what defenses have done.
I'll do you one better, Robbie. I'm at 37 to 10.
He finds a way to make people miss, to run away. He's got all the tools you look for in an outstanding
Yeah.
running back.
I saw that. You know, it's so funny. We were talking about that. I'm like, ooh, I'm 4. Robbie's
He'll
5.
just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Oh, here we go.
Ole Miss
Yeah, here we go. I knew this was coming.
And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball.
Identical.
So they gotta do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something
We
positive with this offense.
we did a lot for that one vote.
Don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Not gonna say anything further, but there may or may not have been an extra quarter in someone's notepad.
He's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. And that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
I can't get there. Oh, we did get there.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. The Rebels line up to punt it away.
We need to burn some clock. Let's let this punt go. I don't mind getting the end zone. Thank you.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly,
Come
I was
on.
watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
Gets it past the first down
Ooh,
marker and
so
still
close.
running. He now has 108 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Quick strike complete. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down. The Noles are on the move. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick completion on the out route.
Dang.
They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
And the Noles come to the line with a new set of downs.
Ah, threw it away.
Hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Yes.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. And that's why that one fell incomplete.
Defense is there to make the stop, and he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. The Seminoles, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together.
Oh man.
Finds his big tight end. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's touchdown, Noles! Quick strike through the air for the score. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense.
That's perfect. We just had a 5-minute scoring drive.
No answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
And it'll be a touchback back, the ball
They're
will
just
come
playing
out to the
small ball and
25-yard
running
line.
clock.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Towards the end of the third.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
I started chewing towards the end of the second because I was driving. I didn't want them to get the ball back.
After the 45 before going out of bounds. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Off play action on first down. Got his man quickly. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. From the gun, running back on the move. Got the first down, looking for more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Right back to the well. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give to the tailback, and he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Gets in trouble.
Oh, yeah.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards.
And don't you have like a pretty stellar offensive line this year?
Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has
Well, why'd you do that?
quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
They'll ride the hot hand. Turns it on in midfield. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk.
I was talking to Clayton one day earlier this week, and he kind of gave me an idea. He said it'd be cool if we downloaded 25 again and just kind of went back and looked at our old dynasty. Yeah.
Stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
He was able to pick up a few, but not quite enough for the first down. It'll be 4th down at the 41. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker.
Jack back.
Finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game.
Ouch.
It's a bad sign on offense when you have that many people running free at your running back. That means guys up front aren't getting their blocks. Just too many hats getting to the ball carrier. I love his effort, making multiple guys miss, but still, it's a negative play.
And and they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Unleashes one deep. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. He is dialed in.
Oh, no.
Jameis Winston's debut, 27 passes, not one hit the ground.
Little basketball game going on.
Caught out of bounds. This guy's locked in like that.
Locked in, dialed in. And when you're compared to Jameis Winston, and by the way, I mean, he was in fuego that night. It was awesome to be there. Those are the kind of guys that catapult you to the next level and bring Florida State back.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Working that left side now. And they pick up just a few on that completion. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. They'll run play action. A deep throw as the clock winds down. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. To the air on 1st down.
Nice.
Pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence.
Yeah.
Makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Corners are going to bail.
We are victorious.
This team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting
Thank you.
to find ways to win
So
games,
funny.
and you expect that you'll perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, Dave.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talk
Another
about it
dub in the
all season.
bag.